I'm Larissa Waldron. A few years ago, I started a blog called Refreshments. It's something that I have loved doing, writing and talking about the gospel and teaching it for a long time. Recently, though, I've been wanting to teach a little bit more, and I decided to make these videos because people have said to me over the years, "Oh, I wish I could study scriptures with you." Well, this is the only way that I can think of that we can have some sort of a seminary at home, a Mominary, if you will, Semamommy, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but something that we can sit down and study the gospel together so that we can have some opportunity to study the scriptures if you're finding that they're hard and difficult to understand. Hopefully this will be a way that you can come to study them a little bit more, and maybe having a group or having me to help will be beneficial to you. So I'm excited to present Gospel Study on the Video. So cheesy, I know, but I'm very excited about it. As I started thinking about where I wanted to start the videos, I felt really strongly that I needed to start by talking about Isaiah in the Book of Mormon. The problem is, many of us, and maybe you're the same way, I know when I was a kid, I just skipped over Isaiah in the Book of Mormon because it was really hard to understand. I could get the storyline of Nephi, the brass plates, going in the wilderness. I understood all of that, building the boat, getting to the promised land. But once we hit Isaiah, it was just so difficult. Over the years, it's something that I've come to love more and more and more. And then as I've taught seminary in the Old Testament, I have come to study and love and treasure Isaiah, kind of in the same way that Nephi does. So I felt really strongly that this is where I wanted to start, Isaiah in the Book of Mormon. Hopefully this will help you in your own personal study, and then when your family comes to read Isaiah, you'll have more knowledge in it and a place to begin with so that we can understand why this was put in the Book of Mormon, what the Lord wants us to do with it, what it has to do with us, and how we can help him in the future in his work on the earth. So join me as we study Isaiah in the Book of Mormon. In these videos, I think what I'd love for you to do, this would be the ideal, would be for you to have a little mini devotional ahead of time. I think that prayer is really sacred, so I don't want to pray before the videos on camera. Of course, I'm praying before every video that I make, but I don't want to do it on camera because they're so sacred. So if you will just say a prayer, maybe sing a hymn before you start watching them, and then afterwards, that would be ideal. Of course, with every video, grab your scriptures in your journal, grab some pens, papers to mark with, and to get ready. I'm really excited to do this, and I hope you will be too.